Crawford has two options: Errol Spence Rematch or the Beatdown from Boots. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, ever since Devin Haney signed with Matchroom Boxing and Errol Spence hopped in the ring to confront Fedora, Terence Crawford has been left outside the loop looking for a fight. And I think he only has two options at this point. That would be the Spence rematch or the beatdown from Boots. I just want to break all that down, get my 5,000 nickels for anybody a lift.
I mean, obviously Bud is deserving of it. Is that if Errol wants that fight, I think Errol's going to get that fight. I think Errol would get that fight before Bud. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, that's Errol's family. You know? It's what it is. Well, I can't even say there's some guys. There's a guy that he more than likely can't beat.
Alright, y'all. So, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, Boots Ennis, what's really going on?
The details of my life are quite inconsequential.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
So, Terence Crawford is looking for his next fight. It's been almost a full year since we last seen him. It's been almost a full year since we seen Errol Spence in the boxing ring as well.
I'm so depressed I can't even blame.
And I think that that's one of the problems in Terence Crawford's boxing career. I think it's one of the reasons he's not as popular as some of these other fighters.
You must have got manure for your brain.
Spence might not be active, now, but he was very active back in the day. Boots is very active, trying to stay very active, even though, PBC kind of slowed him down with their reneging on fights. Whoever side pulled out, I know it's a lot of things being said, but PBC, they weren't really giving Boots the opportunities he deserved. So he made a move over to Matchroom. And now it's looking like Terence Crawford is going to be the sole guy out. He's going to be the third wheel.
You think I'm going down, don't you? You think I'm done. All y'all ungrateful bitches thinking you can throw me out the boat. I'm going to hold on to this moment.
At this point, because Errol Spence seems like he has something lined up because PBC wants to see him do well with the Fedora fight or the Tim Tszyu fight, whoever wins that rematch.
If I find out you've been going through my shit, I'm going to beat you in your ass. You understand?
And whenever that takes place, I'm not sure when. Perhaps we'll see Errol Spence before then. Hopefully we do, but we don't know at this point. And Boots has a lot that could be lined up for him. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom's playing with a lot of money. They can set him up with a lot of different fights. That's the beauty of having a promoter to put up the money, where Terence Crawford is his own promoter, so he has to put up his own money to make, spectacular fights if that's what he wants.
God, if you listen, help!
Or he can go halfies with somebody, because no promoter is going to pay you, these high payouts to go beat up their superstars. It's not going to happen. So Terence Crawford's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Does he fight another nobody, another David Evansian, or does he take the Spence rematch, which, in his mind, and a lot of people's mind, nobody wants to see. I keep getting messages from people saying, stop talking about Spence, but I'm like, why? He's obviously more popular than Terence Crawford. There are fighters saying they don't want to fight Terence Crawford, even though he's undefeated and supposed to be this huge star at this point. They're like, well, he's not bringing anything to the table. Where Errol Spence, he's got the whole state of Texas behind him in that Cowboy Stadium. And that means a lot to a fighter on the come up, a fighter wanting to get a big payday. I think Terence Crawford kind of shot himself in the foot with, wanting that neutral site for the Spence fight. I think if they would have done it in Texas and he pulled off what he pulled off, then I think he would have gotten a lot more accolades for doing it down there. Not only that, they would have made more on the back end filling up that stadium, So it is what it is at this point.
Damn!
But I think Terence Crawford is going to be the biggest loser in the midst of all of this, because he really has nowhere to turn. He's not getting a Canelo fight. He's not fighting Charlo. Tim Zoo, Fedora are unavailable. There's only Spence and Boots Ennis.
It doesn't cost $1 to dream, and in my dream, everything's perfect.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
So I don't think about the reasons why or how tired I'm gonna be. I'm inspired by what I do, so I'm doing it.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
I don't care. I'm gonna make sure I do everything and be a parent every day, all day. I've been able to do it.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
People traditionally would say I was crazy. They all did. And unless you have a dream that people think are crazy, then your dream is whack.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
I dream big, bro. You can always make things happen, and you should never think about the reasons why you can't.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
You only think about the reasons why you can. I don't visualize the can't.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit the like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes or holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product, your channel or my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. We are Annie.
Don't try this at home.
You outside on the block. You get into it with a cop. He run up on you with his hand on his Glock. You still talking shit, better stop where you get popped. Another thing you shouldn't do is be in the club solo, acting ruthless. Leave out that motherfucker toothless. Shit, niggas don't play. Drama pop off and a nigga don't say. Cause you get the snitching, you get split that way. Motherfuckers are sick out in the K. Why? L-O-U, don't try. Don't do it, just move it. Before you lose it, right off in your Buick. Young Lewis, Spotless Records, nigga. Don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, nigga. Don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, nigga. Don't dig it red, fuck dig it red. Player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. Another thing you shouldn't do is spend big bread on a new crib. Meet a little dime, let her move in. Have in your new car cruising. Gotta be smarter than that. Shit, she probably a rat. When you gone to work, she's home with a jerk. Jerking them, slurping them, twerking them. Then you coming home and you murking them. Now hard years that nigga serving them. Still got her at your crib, taking care of your shit. Now ain't that a bitch? Another thing you don't do, hate on the click when we come through. S&R, that's how it goes. Slide off with his hoes. Don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, nigga. Don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, don't dig it red, nigga. Don't dig it red, fuck dig it red. Player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. Don't dig it red, player, don't do that shit. G's and I represent the SR. Test stars, you collide with the best squad. Bless y'all, then slide with your best bra. Young Lewis, he's spitting the best bars. That's how I go. Done did it before, that's how I know. Don't be hating on them local niggas. Don't make me hop out the ride and choke a nigga. I used to be a lot broker, nigga. Oh, but now I focus on the figures. Oh, I don't focus on these niggas. Oh, get me holding on the trigger. Don't do that shit. You ain't gotta do that shit. That nigga was cold, but he blew that shit. Young Keys is sick, true that shit. Nigga, nigga, don't nigga, nigga, don't nigga, nigga, don't nigga, 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 don't nigga, nigga, don't nigga, nigga, don't nigga, fuck it, nigga, player, don't do that shit. Don't nigga, player, don't do that shit. Don't nigga, player, don't do that shit. Don't nigga, player, don't do that shit. Fuck it.